You know it's the fall, and right on cue, my geraniums are looking better than ever right before we're due for a frost. Doesn't that just figure? You know, in years past, I've just put them in the compost pile, but I always hate doing that. It just feels like a crime. So this year I'm doing something different. I want to overwinter them. I've never done it before, but I've done my research, so you and I get to learn how to do it together. The types of geraniums we buy as annuals are in the genus Pelargonium. Do you see how the leaves on this geranium have a darker band surrounding the center of each leaf? That means it's a zonal geranium. There are also ivy geraniums, seed geraniums, and scented geraniums. Each one of these should overwinter for you. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to overwinter your geraniums, each of which require the same first steps. The way you store them is what's different. Dig up your annual geraniums before there is a frost. Since the next few steps are a bit messy, spread out a tarp or some sheets of newspaper, or better still, work over a wheelbarrow. Gently knock off the potting soil from the roots. Remove any dead leaves as well as flower heads and flower buds. Look over your plant and make sure it doesn't have any mold growing on the stems. If you see any, clip it off with a pair of pruners or sturdy scissors. Now let's talk about the 2 different methods for storing your prepared plants. For the first method, you will need a large paper bag. Do not use a plastic bag because the plants will breathe, which will form moisture on the inside of the bag. This will promote mold, which you definitely don't want. Place the plant upside down in the paper bag with the roots sticking out of the top. Lightly tie some twine around the stem to hold the plant in place, then hang up the bag in a dark area. Basements or root cellars are ideal. I like to label the bag so I remember what's inside and especially which color it is. For the second method, get a large cardboard box. Loosely pack your plants in the box with the root ends sticking up. Close the top of the box, but do not seal it shut. Again, it's important for air to circulate around the plants. Mark the box with the color of the plants you're saving. I even had a leftover plant label from the nursery, so I tossed that into the box. I'm going to check on my plants about once a month just to make sure there isn't any mold. That can spread very quickly. If you see mold, remove the offending area of the plant, or if it's really bad, just get rid of the whole plant to be on the safe side. With a little luck, you should start seeing some new growth along the stems and some new white roots in about February. At that time, you will pot up each plant in sterile potting mix and move them to an area that gets more light. Good luck!